Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We are here in Icon Park here in Orlando, Florida, one of my favorite places to shoot. And today we're asking people to react to the news that Ottawa and Trudeau have threatened to confiscate the truckers' pets and possibly even euthanize them.
That they're actually threatening owners of animals. That if you, in fact, a government that will kill your dog for simply disobeying their orders is basically one of the tweets that we had lined up that basically states that if you are unable to care for your pet, we will take your pet away at your expense for a week. And if you don't come back and claim it, they're going to basically kill your dog.
It's disgusting, callous, frankly, evil policy, especially in conjunction with the image Ottawa used of that little puppy. This is a truly nauseating display, and frankly, it conveys the heartless disregard for their community, right? Their citizens.
I mean, look, they haven't outright said that we're going to euthanize pets, but let's read between the lines. They basically said if a trucker is arrested, they're going to confiscate the pets, and if the owners don't make plans to pick up the pets within 8 days, the pets are considered relinquished. We all know what happens to pets that are relinquished and held by humane services or whatever they want to call it. It usually doesn't end well for the pets. That's just the sad reality. There's not enough pet owners that are going to come and adopt these dogs. So this is a very scary escalation, and it is one that all of us should be speaking out against. You can't come for dogs or children. Those are the two things that are off limits. And they've already come for our children, and now they're coming for our pets. That's not cool. So let's find out what people think. So you guys know that I'm not a gun owner, but I am a dog owner. And if anybody comes and tries to hurt my dog, it will unleash a fury that they've never seen before. Because these are like our family members. Am I right, Raindrop? Good girl. Right, Cloud? Good girl. So you heard the news. Trudeau has threatened to confiscate protesters' pets. And if they're not picked up within 8 days, the pets are going to be considered relinquished.
You're joking.
Have you heard of this?
No, I haven't heard it today.
So it's all over the news now that he's essentially threatening to euthanize the protesters' pets if they don't stop the protest. So I just want to know, what are your thoughts on that, on Trudeau's escalation?
I think he should change his socks.
Change his socks?
His socks. That's all he cares about.
Yeah.
Clearly.
He's an idiot. An idiot all around.
No, you can say whatever you want.
No,
I've had people flipping off on my videos before.
Yeah, no, he's an idiot.
He's,
if he had to talk to these truckers in the beginning, this would have been over a long time ago.
Yeah.
When he first got voted in, he said he was going to go out in the people and stand with the people. Now he's a chicken shit, and he's afraid to go out and talk to these truckers because they're probably going to do something to him. But he's just making it worse and worse and worse. He should resign. He should have never been Prime Minister, and he should resign.
He's an
if he was any lot of
to
a
our
man,
country.
he'd resign, because this is all
Okay, calm down.
their fault. It's
No, let him go, let him go.
It's not the municipality of Ottawa's fault. It's not the provincial government's fault. It's his fault.
Right.
And they allowed them in to protest, which is fine. And they've stayed there. And so many people have lost their jobs, lost their livelihoods because of it. It's not right.
And you know what he's saying now? They're thinking about freezing bank accounts
Yes.
of the truckers, and they said if they're Trump supporters, they're more likely to have their accounts frozen.
I think if you are a member of a pro-Trump movement who's donating hundreds of thousands of dollars and millions of dollars to this kind of thing, then you ought to be worried.
Isn't this crazy?
Wow, that's crazy.
The world
He's
is
also.
crazy.
I'm a Trump supporter, by the way, so I'm coming from the right perspective.
Well, I am to a point too, because he was trying to do a lot to get things rolling again.
Yep.
And as far as Trudeau's concerned, he called an election in the middle of the pandemic, and he only got a minority government again, and he should have been out. And it's just crazy what's going on. The opposition kicked their guy to the curb because of this. The police chief was fired. They hired a new police chief.
He resigned.
Resigned before he even started the job.
Within 24 hours.
Really?
Yes.
Within 24 hours.
So Canada's a mess.
Yes.
Canada's a mess.
Canada's worse than America today.
Oh, it is.
Oh,
big
absolutely.
I mean, we're pretty bad too here. Don't get me wrong with Biden,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, we're in very sad
It's
shape.
unreal.
Yeah.
Unreal.
well, I stand with.
We had to come to Florida
Nice
to
to
get
meet you.
away from them.
I just want to let you guys know I stand with Canadians. I stand with the truckers, and I'm cheering for you guys to get back on track.
But tell the truckers it's time to go home.
Yeah, their
You know
point
what?
was made.
Their point, like now they're hurting. The point they were trying to make is long since been gone. Like
Well, did you hear the truckers are going to start in the U.S. now? March
Well,
1st?
I think they
No,
were trying
like,
to.
come on.
I mean,
That's the
they've
rumor.
done it
March
all
1st,
across.
U.S. convoy.
Let's make
And I
our world
realize
a better
Parliament,
place.
Parliament
not
Hills in Ottawa, but they're disrupting. They're disrupting personal people's lives that have nothing to do with any of this, and they've made their point. They're putting people out of business. The biggest shopping mall in Ottawa is closed.
didn't our governments do that to us too, like with the lockdowns?
It did. And
So
I mean,
at least now we the people are doing it now.
they've come in and shown their power, and I hope the governments realize this, that people have had enough.
Exactly.
But you know, the common man's had enough too of this, because they're getting it from both sides. So,
Well, thanks for speaking up, guys. I appreciate it.
So
God bless Canada. God bless Ottawa.
yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Pray for us.
So I just explained to you about the Canada announcement. They're going to be confiscating pets and potentially euthanizing them if people don't comply.
No.
What are your thoughts on Canada, Trudeau, and this new announcement?
I think it totally sucks. I really do. It's not fair to the truck drivers. It's not fair to the pets, especially.
Those are their babies.
That's
There's
right.
no reason for that.
That's right.
I disagree with it 100%.
Now, does anyone here own any pets?
Oh,
Yeah.
And what would you guys do if somebody were to come and take your pets from you?
I would fight
no,
it.
I would fight it totally.
that.
Yeah. They're like family
That's
members,
not-
right?
Yeah, they are. That's not right. That's
They
not
are
right.
your family.
What they're doing over there with this protest, and it's like,
Nazi. It's like Nazi behavior that they're controlling everything.
yeah. We live in Buffalo, New York, so we live right across the border from Canada.
But Buffalo's not as bad as New York City, right? Because upstate New York is
No, it's not. But they're having all the protests right across the border there.
Right.
You know, in Niagara
On our
Falls and all
side,
that.
even.
Right.
It branches over the
Yeah.
Peace Bridge
Right.
into Buffalo.
that's crazy.
Yes,
So,
it
and
is.
that is crazy. That's not right.
You have the
It's not
freedom
fair.
to speak, to do what you want, to protest and do what you want. They can't react to an act of freedom like that. They can't, to one of the rights that we have.
Now, did you think that you would see this in your lifetime, here
Never.
happening in Canada or America?
Never.
No,
All right.
not at
Seems
all.
like something out of communist China, right?
Exactly.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
It does. It's not right.
All right. Well, if you could say one thing to Canada or Trudeau, what would you tell him?
You don't want to know what I would say.
All right. What would you say to
I was
Trudeau?
thinking the same thing.
All right. What would you say to Trudeau?
Stop.
Get with the people and understand what's going on.
What are your thoughts on Canada potentially confiscating and maybe even euthanizing the protesters' pets?
I think that's absolutely terrible. I love dogs.
Do you have any pets yourself?
Look how cute this dog is. It's just so cute. I can't believe they're trying to kill innocent animals.
That's right, Raindrop.
They're
Look
so
what Canada's trying to do
cute.
to you,
Ugh.
Raindrop.
Just so innocent. They did nothing wrong. It's so terrible.
Now, let me ask you a question. Do you own any pets?
Yes. I have
What
a
kind of
dog.
pet do you have?
I have a dog.
What's your dog's name?
Lab. Daisy.
So what would you do if the government of Canada came to your house because you were
I would
peacefully
leave
protesting?
Canada.
All right, sir. What would you tell Trudeau?
A dictator.
He's a dictator, right?
Yeah, he's arresting all the truckers there.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So you support the truckers?
Oh, definitely.
You know, there's rumors that there's a trucker convoy starting in the U.S. March 1st.
Really?
Yeah. What do you?
I won't be surprised.
Yeah. Are you excited about that?
Yeah, we're from Buffalo, so we're right on the border of Canada there, you know. So they've been protesting all over there, you know.
What are your thoughts on the Canadian government threatening to take people's pets and potentially euthanizing them for peacefully protesting?
I think it's bullshit. That would be like saying I'm going to take your kid
Right?
and put him to sleep
Right.
because you're not doing what I want you to do.
Yeah.
People wouldn't stand for that.
Right.
So why are they standing for I'm going to take your pet? If somebody tried to take my pet, they're going to get shot. I'm sorry.
Are you a gun owner?
Absolutely.
God bless you and God bless Second Amendment. Are you Americans?
Absolutely.
What part of America are you from?
Indiana.
That's right, Indiana's based. And what about you, sir? What are your thoughts on what Canada's trying to do to these pets?
I think it's bullshit also. It's just, you know, we treat our pets just like they're our children, you know.
Right.
Our original children grew up, moved out, you know, so now we have, you know,
5 dogs.
5 dogs.
Wow, what kind of breeds of dogs do you guys have?
Chihuahuas.
Chihuahuas.
Yes.
So you went with the Mexican dog. I'm Mexican, so I appreciate that. That's awesome. If you could say one thing to Justin Trudeau, what would you tell him?
Hey, there's other ways to deal with it. You know, obviously the people have a problem.
Yeah.
Then negotiate.
Right.
Come to the table. Talk to these people.
Yep.
Usually if you talk to people, then there's a resolution there.
Right.
But going barging in and threatening people, that's usually not the way to come to a peaceful resolution.
Well said. And what are your thoughts? What would you say to Justin Trudeau?
Just stop, because everyone's entitled to their opinion. If they don't want to get vaccinated or whatever this is over about, they, you know,
right?
You know, it's their choice. You know.
Awesome.
Government.
Well, you guys sound like Trump supporters.
Oh no.
No.
You're not Trump supporters.
Definitely
Wow.
not.
I saw guns in Deanna, standing with the truckers. Usually, right? Am I right though? Usually.
Usually. Trump supporters. Yes.
So 2024, who are you guys looking forward to running? If it's not Trump, who would you want instead?
Someone besides Biden.
Yeah. Anybody besides Biden?
Usually I'm a Democrat, but
Really?
absolutely.
Isn't that rare in Indiana though to be?
It is very much so.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was raised. We were raised Democrat, so my father. My father traveled around a lot, worked for a corporation, so we grew up Democrat. So.
I grew up Democrat too, by the way. I'm from New York City, so that was kind of the, that's what I was raised as.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, guys. I appreciate your opinions, and thanks for standing with the truckers.
Yep, no problem.
He used to be one.
I used to be one.
You were a trucker.
I was a trucker. Yeah.
How many years were you a trucker for?
5 years. Yeah.
So this whole issue hits home for you.
Oh, most definitely, yeah. Anytime truckers are involved in laws changing that restrict the truckers, just like the stuff they're doing in California with the older trucks.
Thank you for transporting stuff for the country when you worked. Thank you. I appreciate you guys.
No problem.
Thank you. What are your thoughts?
Oh my God, it's crazy. It's so fair.
It's crazy, right?
That really is happening?
This is in Canada, yeah. Isn't that nuts?
Wow.
Yeah, here. Where are you from, by the way?
Colombia.
Oh, okay. I'm going to Colombia next month.
Oh, where?
I'm not sure. Medellin.
Medellin? Oh, cool.
And
my family's from there.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a wife.
Okay, you will find it. A good one.
Because I'm an American man, and I want more of a traditional woman.
Okay, so you will find it.
Here in America, the genders are all messed up. But you go to Colombia, the women are women.
Yeah, the women are protective.
And beautiful. They look like women.
Yeah.
I mean, look at you. Come here. Come close to the camera. Look how beautiful this girl is, guys. That's because she's a Colombian girl. Canada threatens to seize, potentially euthanize truckers' pets.
Wow, it's crazy. I never heard about it.
Well, now you did.
Yeah. Now I did, and I'm gonna.
You're gonna have to Google that. Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Look at it. Yeah.
So, what is your opinion on Canada threatening to take people's pets from the peaceful protest and potentially even euthanize them?
I think that's very messed up, and that's the wrong direction they should take. I believe that they should just do what they're supposed to do. There's a reason the truckers are staying there. There's a whole reason to everything, and doing that is not the right route at all.
Now, are you a parent?
Yes.
And this is your child right here?
Yeah.
So, do you have any pets too?
Yeah.
Are pets?
2 dogs and cats.
Aren't they all like your children?
Yes, they definitely are. They're better than some humans. So.
That's right. So, what would you do if the government came and said we're going to take your pets away because you're not complying?
I would be very upset and angry, and I wouldn't listen to them. I'd still stand my ground, still fight for my animals.
So that wraps it up for today, guys. As you could see, most people are vehemently against these ridiculous escalation measures that Trudeau and Canada is trying to do. Taking people's pets, you're crossing a line, bro. And Trudeau is a tyrant, he is a dictator, and he's an unhinged lunatic. And this is just crazy. So anyway, if you like this kind of content, guys, like, share, subscribe, click the bell to get notified. And because I'm shadow banned by the YouTube algorithm, share this video wherever you possibly can. That's the only way that we could break this shadow ban, is by you guys sharing my content. And if you really like my content, then go join by clicking the button below. Memberships start at $3 a month. Truck train, choo choo. So yeah, guys, do me that favor. Like, subscribe, comment, share, bell, join, donate, all that stuff. And I'll see you guys next time. Let's go, Brandon, and be free, my sheeple.